When my teenage daughter texted me that she cleaned her room, I called 911. My daughter's room has been a disaster zone since she was old enough to walk, and she has never cleaned it once in 16 years. I once offered her $200 just to clear a path to her bed, and she told me she'd rather live in filth than give in to my oppression. So when I glanced at my phone during a work meeting and saw a text that said, "Hey Dad, I cleaned my room, it looks so good," I assumed the worst. My stomach dropped like I was falling off a building. I was in my car before my boss could finish asking where I was going. I called my daughter while speeding out of the parking garage. She answered on the third ring, sounding bright and cheerful in a way I have never heard before. "Hey Daddy," she said, and every alarm in my brain started screaming because she has not called me Daddy since she was 6. I told her I was coming home early to see it, and there was a pause that lasted a little too long. "Oh, you don't have to do that. I can send pictures," she said. I ended the call and dialed 911. The dispatcher was confused. "Sir, let me understand, your daughter cleaned her room and now you think there's an emergency?" I told her, "Ma'am, this kid would rather be grounded for a whole summer than clean her room." She also called me Daddy for the first time in 10 years. Something is extremely wrong. The dispatcher sent units immediately. When I arrived, police were already there. An officer stopped me. "Stay back. There's a man inside your home. The truck in your driveway belongs to someone with multiple stalking charges connected to your wife from 8 years ago." My heart stopped. My wife had moved across the country to get away from him. Suddenly, I heard my wife scream and glass exploded from the back of the house. Officers kicked in the front door. I heard shouting, crashing, and then my daughter screaming, "Don't hurt her, please." After 30 seconds of chaos, an officer came out carrying my daughter, and 2 more dragged a man in handcuffs across the lawn. My wife stumbled out, shaking and sobbing. She told me he had come in through the garage and put a knife to her throat. He forced our daughter to text me something normal or he would kill her mother right in front of her. I looked at my daughter and asked how she thought of the room cleaning text. She said, "He was standing right behind me watching everything I typed, so I couldn't say anything obvious. I knew you would know I would never clean that room, I would literally die first." I pulled them both into my arms as the police lights flashed around us.